Chat, what it do, what it do? Chat, what it do? Yours truly, man, Ice 84, man. We back up in this bitch for another live stream. Indeed, yes indeed. We back up in this bitch for another live stream, man. We on that college once again, man, as y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend that we live up in the motherfucking place to be. It's Ice, so you know who said it. I'm your host for the evening. I am he, I am him. I am Ice Up 84. I am the founder of the Gaming Lounge, man. And I want to welcome each and every last one of y'all to the lounge this evening. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all here rocking and vibing with Ice. And I don't take that lightly, man. So with that being said, y'all already know the rules. I only require one rule before you enter the lounge, man, and that's that you take off your shoes. Once you do that, man, you may enter the lounge respectfully. Make sure as you enter, man, you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss nothing I drop. Also, leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Let me know how you feel about the content. And last but not least, man, share the video so we can get Ice more into the algorithm. That being said, y'all already know the vibes. Y'all already know the vibes, man. We here to grind. So with that being said, that's just what we gonna do. So make sure y'all enjoy the content, man. Again, hit that like button. Subscribe. It's Ice, so you know who said it, man. We ain't gonna waste no more time, man. We gonna get straight to the ground. Let's go. There, go. Let's get it. Yes, sir. We on the road. Let's get it. I know who we coming with. Let's go, man. We back on this motherfucking college. Cash rules up in this motherfucker. Salute.
Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term.
Oklahoma in the building.
David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
First Jizzle. It's in the building.
And the Gamecocks will kick it
First
away.
J all day. Here we go.
He'll bring it out. It's Garcia. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit.
Oh, this game is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit is mad different. This shit is mad different. Let's get it. One play at a time, baby.
Down there and make the stop at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
You can barely hear your yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Caught close to the marker, it's Wheeler. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. To the air on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete. Out, and the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Under fire. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
I'm tripping right now. Come on, Carolina, let's go.
Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Another delay of game penalty. This is just sloppy. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And as he throws, and he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose and third down is coming.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's two things he has to think about on one play.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Here we go, man. We down 14-0, man.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
We down 14-0, man. Let's go,
with
man.
that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great
right
field position to start.
This ain't right.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
This is not right, y'all. We didn't come up on this motherfucker to be doing this here, this right here now. Hell no.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to let one go back to Little. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell. He gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Dances away. Throws to the tight end. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. So they gamble on fourth down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
Fourth and long. I mean, what just fourth and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there?
He waited.
No problem. I got this in the first half.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
So now it's second and long. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The give from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards. Make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got out of trouble.
I should go to the other guy.
Stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. And you think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play and guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do throwing the ball in Norman, Oklahoma.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire.
Get him.
Using his legs to buy some time.
There you go.
Burns this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
Nice job on the defense. It's really hard for a QB to get rid of the football when you got that much pursuit. Defense chasing after him hard, making sure he can't throw the football down the field. Good coverage, really nice speed by this defense.
The Sooners are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Buys a little time.
Ooh, there we go.
They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw. That's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Calls it in. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble.
Oh, wow.
Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Man, what a great catch, but he needed to give him a chance to run with it after the grab.
Yeah, third down, you need more than that. Maybe the play needs to go a little bit further down the field, but you're right, a more accurate pass maybe gives him a chance to stay on his feet and try to get the first down.
I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. First down here for the offense.
Single. Let's go.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Going to try to get it himself. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. But the flag is down. Let's check the call. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a hit. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll immediately call timeout.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
And the Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
All right, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Stop playing and let's get to it, man. Stop trying to get to it.
The Longhorns will put total weather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
1 second, homie. 1 second. Let's get to it, man. Go.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Buys a little extra time. Taking the shot on the first play. A strike downfield. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Looking to throw again. Trying to make magic with his feet. Complete downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Finds his man, it's Harbor. Touchdown Gamecocks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
South Carolina, 7. Texas, 0.
Spurs up, baby.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
An unforced error there. They don't get the
Damn,
snap
stay
off
lit.
in time.
What's good, homie?
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets rid of it. The short hands, it's Brown. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He just threw it away. The last thing
Gang,
you want to do is try
indeed.
to force something on
Indeed,
1st down
man.
in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Bringing the heat. They get him on the ground, and with that,
Rid of
we'll
that.
head to the 2nd quarter.
South Carolina, 7. Texas, 0.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he runs it in for a score.
kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, South Carolina.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
Texas, 0.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Texas.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll leave it with the lone back. Sweet cut there. Still running up for 40. Turning it
Oh
on.
my God.
He's getting ahead of steam. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorn. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner goes down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Swings it out to his running back. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also... weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
All right, let's go.
And the Gamecocks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Wants to throw on third. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Bro, what the fuck just happened? All right, let's go. College playoffs, man. Let's go. tripping, man. I'm tripping.
Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this whole game underway.
Alright, y'all. My bad, man. My bad, y'all.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he...
Ice been tripping, man. Ice been tripping. Ice been tripping, man. Back right now. My boy said we in the playoffs. All I heard was playoffs. I'm like, okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Makes the quick grab. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah,
His
he
ability to
coming.
read the field is huge, and also the anticipation.
You
of
see
time
how he
to be
coming.
able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride,
Yeah,
so
so
he
am
can
I.
get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it in the last minute.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. You want to create favorable matchups, and the angle route against a backer is a good way to do it.
Yeah, and especially if you're going to run man-to-man, that's hard. That's hard for a linebacker to run with a fast tailback. But if I can play a little bit more zone and stay in my zone and anticipate the quarterback throwing that route, makes it a little bit easier to defend in the future.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll find his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. To the air, it's Sellers. Here comes the heat. Caught. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that third and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that third down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the goal.
The Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period.
That's the end of the first quarter. For Alabama, 7, South Carolina, 0.
They've got a first down here to open the period. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Horton. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Bernard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Going up top again. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Simpson. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Corner's going to give them room. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. But jet sweep pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one they had to have a plan for one of the best receivers in the country, so they're double covering him. You can't do anything else, and still they can't prevent this guy from making the catch and getting the 1st down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Makes the grab on the left. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Nolan. Picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. And they've made the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on 1st down. They get to him as he throws.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. Coming out with it, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Snagged in the middle, it's Harbor. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Fighting off the defender. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, the defense knew coming into the 2nd half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
Got him downfield. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in the...
Yo, what happened to, my God? Is he hurt?
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Runs through the tackle. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing in this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. They got to keep that up here in the second half.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Rushes on him. And the missed connection on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion for...
He's got it, first down and more. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. It may seem like a really aggressive call, but David, you settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses, and you know, we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you kick field goals. That's something that you look back, it's a big stat, so I like the aggressiveness to go for it, especially when you get it. Like, easy decision, right? First down.
That was the one right there. I said that was the one right there.
14, South Carolina, 0.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. To the air, it's Love.
Oh my God.
It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one. They couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. He wants to throw it again.
Oh, wow.
The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be fourth down.
Gotta go
No
for
sign
it,
of the
man.
punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a
fuck is this man at quarterback? What is going on? They got the punter at quarterback right now.
Start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything great now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 down. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Simpson. Using his feet to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This time he's got his man. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone, and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer.
Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it on the left. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's taking a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup.
And the quarterback goes knocked down back at the 13.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired. They're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
They reached into the bag of tricks on third down, and it did not work.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Alabama quickly back to the line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Moving away from pressure. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right.
Out of here.
Alabama! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Harbour. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. You're going to hear guys after this game say, gotta work harder, gotta be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another goal.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. You know, I thought I was just playing regular goddamn game. I thought I was just playing goddamn regular game. But hey, check this out. Y'all, don't touch that dial. We're going to be right back. It's ice, you know, set it. We're going to be ready to set this motherfucker off for real. And not have no motherfucking delays, alright? Y'all stay tuned. I should be right back, y'all. Shout out to Daniel, Mario, for sure. For sure. We will. All right, man. All right, y'all. All right, we back. We back, man. Let's go. You just seeing everybody rankings, y'all. That's all. Carolina all day, baby. Just like when Madden come out. It's gonna be the Panthers all day.
Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback.
First and 10.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Starting to feel a little pressure. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating. Of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Simpson. Quickly to the tight end. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Horton. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
It's as if you're in GOAT in a space odyssey. Williams, Bryce, alive on third down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. That's caught. It's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Listen, I'm going to move this guy after. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll try to get outside. He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Snagged out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Working that left side now. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it for a big play. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
The Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Floating away. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cuevas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Lost a fire on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cuevas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Back to throw, it's Simpson. The sure hands, it's Williams. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense, you just can't find any answers.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Miller.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downfield anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Bernard. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Scrambling away. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time,
touchdown time! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
14, South Carolina, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One more First snap coming before halftime. The give on the inside. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads it left. And that pass ain't complete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And they swarm him under.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Might be looking to run. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, South Carolina.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking for a productive play on first down. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Wants to throw again. This time he's got it. Grabs a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Let's go.
Timeout, South Carolina.
And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking downfield, it's Sellers.
Damn it.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him.
Touchdown Gamecocks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
First and 10.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Little touch pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Now on first down from the 30. They'll try the outside to the left. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Can't make the connection. The defense gets a fourth down stop.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection on third down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams, Bryce alive on third down. And and there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Let's go.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Snagged in the middle, it's Bennett. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's out of bounds to stop the clock. It will be a first down with 29 ticks left.
When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, it's so hard to get drives together because the clock starts to be your enemy. Really heads-up play by the quarterback. Get in the first down, get out of bounds, and stop the clock.
Looking downfield on first down. Now adjusting. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Gotta find a completion on this one. He'll take a deep shot here. He pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another...
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool, baby. We got it. We know where we stand. Yes, sir. It's ice, so you know who said it, man. You know where we stand. All right, y'all. So, let's get it, man.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
All right, let's get it.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to pass. It's Green. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's caught downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance. And when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking. They get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo pig swing.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Green. Moves around to clear up the vision. Hits a seam wide open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on third down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
The Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Looking for space. It's Green. Defense holds their ground. Pick up of a yard. It's at the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the tailback. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Green. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The inside handoff. spaces. He's loose. He's inside the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Green. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Fires into traffic, picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
What's good, Raiders? We just taking a little quick break. Get my grub on real quick. Yo, we signing out, man. I'll come back tomorrow, man. I'll come back tomorrow.